Hi there. I'm Mika Gobik, the founder and CEO of Gobik Coaching and Communications. Today, I wanted to talk a little about our gendered expectations of confidence, why they are there, what that means, and how we get beyond them. This is actually the topic of my most recent article in Forbes. And at the end of this video, there will be a QR code that leads you directly to the article. I hope you'll take the time to actually read the whole thing. So let's think about that. When you think about the term confident leader, confident business leader, what comes to mind? Who comes to mind? Can be a name, can be just an image. Honestly, most likely that wasn't a woman. Most likely that was a middle-aged white dude in a suit. Or if you're in tech, maybe not a suit, but a black turtleneck or a gray t-shirt. And that is for a good reason, because our leaders, business leaders or political leaders, have been male and white men for the longest time. So we don't have gender parity, we don't have gender equity at this point. Actually, look at that number by the World Economic Forum. We will have gender parity in 2155. That is generations to go. You won't see it, I won't see it, your children won't, your grandchildren won't. That's terrible, right? So let's work on it as much as we can to get that number down a little, okay? So what I am really arguing for here is that we need to redefine confidence in a way that includes a wider group of professionals, people that is women, but it's also culturally other people from non-Western societies. They might have a very different take on confidence, and just the different qualities and behaviors too. Introverts come to mind. What I'm saying about women in this article pretty much also applies to introverts. So, but my topic is women, and studies show that women are not per se less confident than men, but it's usually nurture and not nature. And most predominantly, there is just a very, very strong gender bias at work in everything. Start with the performance evaluations where a man is assertive while a woman is aggressive. Or mentoring, sponsoring. A woman might just not be ready to be put in a very visible role because she still thinks her work will speak for herself. No. Okay, so those things. I have tons of articles linked and studies linked in my actual article. So if you want to dive deeper there, please check out the article. My real belief is that what we have right now as a confidence blueprint is not the only way people can show up and succeed as a confident leader. If you're willing to accept that as truth, if you're willing to look beyond how we define confidence right now, there are 3 ways how we can get started on changing that. Number 1, that is for everybody. Question your biases and be a true advocate. So we all have biases and stereotypes, but we really need to look beyond that and say, okay, of course, my bias is towards that extrovert, male, gravitas, charisma version of a leader. Because that's what I've learned. But when I realize that this is my bias, I can go beyond. And that includes that I give people a chance to show up as a confident leader. And leader, for those of you who don't know me, leader for me does not necessarily mean manager. Everybody can be a leader. So this is really where we all need to start, but the higher in the hierarchy of a corporation you are, the more important, because you are the one who paves the way. For those of us who are struggling with perceiving yourself as a confident leader, I recommend that you really focus most importantly on your personal strength. What is the thing that sets you apart from others? Because if you know that, if you can derive your confidence like internally from that, for instance, it can be that you are super quick study. Maybe you are just excellent at making complex topics very simple. Maybe you're great at winging it. Whatever that is, your inherent strength, talents that you've built into a skill. If you can rely on those for your confidence, whatever happens outside will still affect you, but it will not get so much to the core of you. Gender bias, systemic racism, the patriarchy, all these things, they will always be an issue if you don't fit the mold. But if your confidence is really derived on those strength examples I just gave, then it will be easier to really say, okay, this is not about me. This is about the system. And I have a third suggestion, but to see that, you will have to go to the article. So take a quick screenshot of this QR code or go straight over to Forbes and read the entire article. And if you want to talk to me, I'm happy to be in touch. Please get on a call with me or connect on LinkedIn. And I'm really interested in hearing what you think of the gendered expectations of confidence and how you think we can overcome them. Thank you. Bye-bye.